Brand new client said something about that's taking so much out of her, like to do the constant steps one after the other, like showing up when she knows she's going to get rejected or talked down to or looked at wrongly, which we all have experienced and it sucks, right? Showing up during those times when you're not getting the responses that you want can be emotionally taxing. It can feel like a lot, like too much sometimes, like what's the use? But not if you're placing your focus on what your end goal is, not what your end goal for them is, but why you're doing it. I'm doing it because I want to show up as the present mom no matter what, because I've pre-decided that this is how I will do it. Maybe it's that you will show up for 85% of the baseball games this season. So you're doing that because you want to keep your word to yourself and you want to keep presence, an active presence for your kids. If you want to feel less taxed, then that is always your focus and not so much on how they respond when you're there, which is, again, not an easy task. What I'm asking you to do at first, it's not easy, especially because there's all these secondary challenges when you get to the field. Maybe there's looks, maybe there's some catty women, or there's like the ex that's there, or the kids are giving you dirty looks and you're up in the stands and you don't know who to talk to or whether to wave when they flip you a bird. So there's a lot of challenges to go with it. Nobody's going to ever, I will never claim that any of this is going to be easy, but in the long run, showing up the way that you've pre-decided, barring that there aren't any major changes and it's not going to be a safety hazard for you, is going to cause you to feel the best in the end. So yeah, there may be some challenges along the way, but you not going and not showing up the way that you said you would for yourself likely is going to cause you a lot more grief, regret, shame. Be wise for you to constantly be reminding yourself of why you're doing it. Oh, because I said I was going to. I'm building trust with myself. And secondary, I could be building trust with my kids too. It can't hurt to show up. Say what they will now. The worst years down the line that they can say about you is that you showed up to love them. They can make up their stories about why you showed up, but the deal is that you showed up. And now, again, if you were the parent that's not showing up to those right now and you have your reasons, that's okay too. What I think is most important is that you focus on what you've pre-decided, coming from a mindful place, taking all things into consideration. Yes, I will show up. No, I won't show up. I'll show up to this many during this time, whatever it is. You decide that now and then follow through on your word to yourself. That's what's important. That's what's going to cause you to feel proud of you and who you are as a mother or father. Creating safety and peace is always going to start with building emotional resilience and building trust with yourself. Because you're going to feel not safe and not at peace when you also have the bully inside of your own head telling you they're right. They're right. Maybe you're not a good mom or dad. Maybe you're not safe or whatever it is that you're saying to yourself. You're believing part of that because you're not showing up when you said you would already, because you're letting them get the best of you or whatever you're telling yourself, So building emotional resilience, you want to identify and reframe negative thoughts. Replace your catastrophic thinking with more solution-focused alternatives. So from, I can't handle this, I can't handle them rejecting me, to I'm going to find support. I'm going to seek support elsewhere while I'm doing this. I'm going to support myself, or even it's their rejection of me, but it doesn't say anything about me. So just reframing your fears, what you're telling yourself that you can't handle or that you're not built for, that it's too much, it's too taxing. Saying, okay, is this too taxing? Is it taxing at all? Or is it the way that I'm looking at it? Not the victim blame, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's another perspective I can take. Maybe if I was focusing on my side, like I was just talking about, then this wouldn't be as taxing. What's causing me exhaustion right now is this thought that I keep doing these things and they're not working. But what if none of this is about it working? Maybe this is just about me building consistency for me, doing what I said that I would do for me as a mom, right? Because I'm building trust with me. Don't make it about that.